Chicken here, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, to kind of stick with the theme that we've been going with lately about like the new updates, the new stuff kind of coming to the game, I wanted to talk a little bit about Imitation game. Now, the Chicken and Zed mod got into a bit of a heated discussion on the Reddit forums last night. That's how cool we are. But it was interesting. It was interesting because, wow, look at all the trader tickets we have. Do I want to buy a purple crystal for a red crystal? No, I don't, because my purple statue is perfect at the moment. So let's dive into some player bases and just talk about the current state of Imitation game. What everyone was kind of expecting when it came out, because it was the newest event that came out like what a couple of years ago at this point, or a year and a half ago. Yeah, it was about a year and a half ago. I remember it came out in the fall. Not last year, but the year before. And when it came out originally, everyone was thinking the whole thing behind Imitation game. Oh, look at this! We got a Flotsam cannon, guys. Let's attack the Flotsam cannon. I don't just want to smoke past it. The whole thing with Imitation game was it was supposed to be the best bases on the archipelago, right? That is how it was. That is how it was supposed to be done. But the thing is, it's not. It's the same bases. They're recycled. It's the same ice statues that don't actually boost any defensive stats. It's the same. It's literally the same bases over and over and over again, right? So, I think my point was in the discussion was that it needs to be more challenging, and I don't think we need to necessarily take away all of the loot that everybody gets from it in order to just simply make it challenging. You know what I mean? Like, I'd like to see leaderboard bases combined into it. Look at this friggin' Flotsam cannon. Let's just focus on the Flotsam cannon for a second, guys. Look at it's just decimating all these riflemen. So what we're gonna do here, we're gonna spam an ice shield there. Let's go 3 right there, and then you see the Flotsam's about to explode. We'll get another ice shield going, and that is how you protect your troops from the Flotsam cannon, guys. That is how you do it right there. We were able to take it down with the ice shield from Dr. Kavan. So, yeah, like I'd like to see Imitation game bases be harder, and not only just harder, it would just be fun to have the ability to attack some of these leaderboard bases for people that are never going to be able to push their victory points that high, right? I think that makes a lot of sense. And the way they could do that is just simply add in more bases, add in more attacks. Instead of making it, like, it doesn't have to be 7 stages. I don't know where they got this 7 stages from for Dr. Terrence and for Imitation game, but it doesn't have to be 7. Make it 10, make it 15, make it 20, make it... You know, like, I can, as a max level player, with some offensive statues, I can blow through Imitation game in, like, 4 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, why not make it something that long enough where you have to check in a couple times throughout the day? And then maybe make it so if you are able to take down those bases at the very end, you get rewarded with something special, like power powder, diamonds, guaranteed crystals at the very least. Something like that I think would be really cool. And, you know, it would invite a lot of discussion about strategy, like okay, like, guys, like how are the best players taken down? Like what's the best strategy to take down these hardest bases this week? I think it would just be fantastic. I think it would be something easy to do as well, to simply just incorporate those bases. And hey, if you're low level and you can't take them down, that's fine. You can still take down the first 7 stages, and you're gonna get the same amount of loot. You're gonna get this. It's not gonna hurt you in any way. Was basically my idea, and I don't think it would be that hard to. I don't think it would be that like massive of a change that we're really asking for here. I think that would be something that's totally doable. Just add in more stages. Maybe instead of getting 2 attacks, we get 5. They can work that however they see fit. But I think something like that would be really easy to do. I think it would be a lot of fun. And if nothing else, even if you're never able to take down those bases, it's fun to attack them, right? It's fun to just at least see, like, okay, here's the number 1, like, maybe just rotate the top 3 guys in. It gives more incentive for leaderboard push too, right? Because then your base is attacked by literally everybody in the game. And then have stages, like, 8, 9, and 10 be number 3, 2, 1 from the leaderboard. I think that would be, I don't know, it just makes too much sense to the chicken, but I think that would just be something super easy and really enjoyable for everybody, and like you can fix the loot scheme however you want to impact the economy of the game. You can really, how did we miss that mine? That shock mine. Yeah, I just think that would be I think that would go a long way. I think it would be really fun. But try them off in the comments, guys. Try them off in the comments. Do you think it's a terrible idea? If you think it's too difficult for them to put in the game or whatever, definitely let me know down below in the comments, and we'll see what you guys think there. But yeah, that's what we wanted to talk about today. It was Imitation game. Like I said, we had some interesting discussions on Reddit. The Chicken and Zedmont going at it last night, or the night before, I guess. But whatever. So let's go like this. Now, I can just throw a tiny shock in this hot pot, and it literally just completely debilitates it. Like, it's not even going to be a factor the rest of this, because we're going to take the HQ down before the hot pot even has a chance to rise on us. So yeah, the tiny shock is fantastic. The tiny shock is fantastic, guys. Now, I already missed the artillery reduction tribe, but that's okay. But that's okay. There's going to be better tribes coming out. So yeah, there we go. I think that's all we had to say on the Imitation game. What else we got going on, Chicken? What else is going on in Boom Beach currently? It's almost crab time again. As crazy as that sounds, we've got 2 weeks, I think. Let's actually just check the date here. Today is the 9th, so that means not next weekend, not the one after, but the one after that is crab time. It looks like it could be. Now, I'm never sure, because they always say it's the last. What was that? They always say it's the last weekend of the month, but technically the last weekend of the month, the Sunday would be the first of the next month. So I'm not sure exactly how that gets figured out. But either way, the crab is coming very soon. Only a couple weeks left to prepare. So the thing with crab is, with these monthly crabs, you have to make sure that you're not. You have to make sure that you're spending less power powder than you're gaining, because if you're just losing power powder every single crab, then you're gonna be out of powder very, very quickly. So you have to make sure you like. I'm almost thinking of doing a farming mega crab where I don't boost at all and just see how much power powder we can get out of it, because if you don't boost at all for the crab, I think you should, like, to do it optimally, like, I think you can get the statues unboosted, but it would be very, very difficult. I don't think it's impossible, but it's definitely, it would definitely be a challenge to see if we could get the diamond trophy without actually boosting any of our troops, as long as we had max level statues. But at the same time, like, it's just, we still have the artillery reduction tribe. What the hell is Chicken talking about? It looked like we did on the last one, but it's just, I don't know. It's just so fun to boost, and it's the main thing is these diamond trophies. I always want to make sure that I get the diamond trophies, just because, I don't know, it's something to like, we've asked for that for so long, right? So it seems like blasphemy almost if we were to just do a farming style crab and just not go for it. So let's go ahead and shock these guys here. Let's throw some stuff down this way. Let's go 1 2 1 2 1 2, and then we can go 1 2 3 with all those artilleries in the world. Let's get a health pack down there, please, and let's go with an ice shield right there onto that mortar. But yeah, honestly, the flat SAM cannons, they haven't been that difficult to deal with. I find they're very powerful prototype defense, depending on the base, and especially for Mega Crab. Things like when you don't have a choice to use smoky style of troops, that's when they become a nightmare. Because then you have to go through them somehow, and if you're and you have to use the ice shield to get through them more or less when you're up on those really high crab levels, when they have all the health points, and you can't just simply bard it out with barrage and artillery. You can't just simply go at them. They become quite the thing to deal with. So let's get another ice shield going there. Let's go with a barrage right here, and let's go with some artilleries there. We'll throw a tiny shock on that boom cannon just to stop it. And then we'll throw a regular shock right down there, and there is Fafa Boom, guys. And boom, Fafa Boom goes down. Back. So guys, that is gonna wrap up the video today. I want to talk a little bit about Imitation game, the changes I'd like to see made to it, and everything like that. So let me know what you think of that down below in the comments, guys. Thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative, and we'll see you next one, guys. Check it out. Back.